I have
Recorded.
started the recording. Thank you.
Okay. Director Richmond.
I've spoken to a number of staff at the rec center and the office, and the feeling is that by waiving the fees and the discussions we've had with the person who's going to organize the clinic or set up the clinic or manage the clinic, is that by waiving the fees and going with the current proposed route, it gives our staff more flexibility to manage the space in the community center and not interfere with other activities. And because we'll be able to use empty space, it doesn't really offset or lose us revenues. So we are happy to support what was presented and ask for the bylaw amendment to waive the fees. Thank you.
Thank you. I have Director Mack, then Director Birch-Jones.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I listened to this yesterday, and because this is a jointly funded facility with Village of Pemberton Area C, I'm in full agreement with what Director Richmond is saying. This is really important for our community, and I'm glad to see that it's going to move forward the way it is. Thank you.
Okay, Director Birch-Jones.
Thank you. I just wondered if, because you're having to make a bylaw change, if you wanted to make the wording such that it was that you'd have the option to suspend fees in exceptional situations, just to give yourself the opportunity to do this again in future if you needed to. That was just my suggestion.
We would need really black and white, very, very clear language on when and how and if it would meet those criteria. And that sounds too ambiguous. So we either go with it is as it is, or we don't.
Okay.
Am I correct on that, Director Clark? Okay. So now we are at, does anyone have any other questions or comments? Okay, so we are going to give first, second, and third reading to this bylaw amendment as listed in the package as 8.6 and detailed in your package. Could I have someone move first, second, and third reading? Moved by Director Richmond, seconded by Director Mack. Any further discussion? Is there anyone opposed? Motion carries. And there we are. And now we are giving it adoption. So could I have someone move adoption of this bylaw? Moved by Director Birch-Jones, seconded by Director Mack. Any further discussion? Is there anyone opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Any post-motion comments? No? Seeing none?
Thanks again to the board. I think that was a good discussion and there was support, and yeah, I just thought it was good. Thank you.
Thank you for your work on that and getting all of that feedback from all those various members of staff. That is helpful. Okay, so now we are
Sorry,
Go
Chair. Item 16, which was recommendations from the Committee of the Whole, and we had none there.
Yep.
And then that brings us to the motion to close.
Okay, I have someone move that we go into closed. Moved by Director Elliott, seconded by Director Stoner. Anyone opposed? Motion carries.